Hello, Newcastle fan. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Stay tuned for this news. Imagine a player who was once the hope of millions of Brazilian fans, a striker who shone at the World Cup, but who is now stuck in a cycle of injuries and frustration. Now imagine that same player being considered to lead the attack of a team that dreams of European competition. That is exactly what might be about to happen with Richarlison and Newcastle United. But is this gamble worth it? Stay until the end of the video, and I'll tell you the details. Before we start, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any Newcastle news. Now, let's get into the video. Richarlison joined Tottenham in 2022 for £60 million after impressing at Everton and being a key player for the Brazilian national team. Expectations were high, but reality was harsh. Only 16 goals in 73 matches. Constant injuries, loss of form, and a permanent spot on the bench turned the dream into a nightmare. For Richarlison, the frustration is real. He wants to play, to shine, and, most importantly, to be ready for the 2026 World Cup. His desire to leave Tottenham is clear, and Newcastle, under Eddie Howe's management, is eyeing this opportunity. But, is this the right move? Risk or reward for Newcastle? Newcastle is in a moment of ambition and caution. After a brilliant season, the Magpies dream of reaching even greater heights. However, the club is restricted by the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules. Every pound spent needs to be a smart investment. And here comes the question. Is it worth risking up to £45 million on a player with such an unstable recent history? Gabriel Agbonleha and other analysts believe it isn't. Richarlison has shown flashes of brilliance, but those moments are disrupted by constant physical problems. What if he gets injured again? What if he can't adapt to Howe's tactical system? On the other hand, when Richarlison is at his best, he's a versatile, dynamic, and explosive striker. He can play centrally or on the wings, press the opposition's defense, and decide matches with his grit and goal-scoring instinct. Could he be the missing piece for Newcastle to compete on equal footing with the Premier League giants? The price of the decision. Newcastle's financial reality makes this decision even more complicated. While Tottenham wants to recover their £60 million investment, Newcastle is unlikely to come close to that figure. A deal around £40 to £45 million would be more realistic. But for this to happen, Newcastle would need to sell key players like Harvey Barnes. And there lies the dilemma. Betting on Richarlison means giving up a reliable player to bring in someone with a history of highs and lows. A bold, risky move that could be very costly if it goes wrong. Richarlison's future and the Magpies' decision. Richarlison wants a new chance. He wants to prove he's still the relentless striker who won fans' hearts. And Newcastle must decide, take a gamble on this promise or play it safe with more stable and less expensive options. This potential transfer is a real emotional rollercoaster for Newcastle fans. Will we see Richarlison celebrating goals at St. James Park? Or will we witness another disappointment? We want to hear your opinion. And you, fan? Would you gamble on Richarlison for £45 million at Newcastle? Or do you think the Magpies should invest in safer and less controversial talent? Leave a like if you think Richarlison can still turn things around. Comment below your opinion on this potential signing. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all Newcastle United news. Let's analyze every play and every decision of this club we love together.